But Eastern Cape is so important because, for me, it's all I know. And rugby is big in the Eastern Cape. And there's so many of us that come from there. If you look at the Sharks, and you look at the team in the Springboks, a lot of the black South Africans and some of the colored South Africans come from the Eastern Cape, but there's a lot obviously from the Western Cape too. But I think it's important that we nurture that, especially unions like Eastern Province and Border. They should be looked after because there are many young people and young South Africans who are probably as good as us or even better than us, and the history of it too. So many people come from the former Springboks, and people who couldn't play for the Springboks but paved the way for us, who fought and fought so we could get the opportunity to play. Black and white people who fought for that. So that should be nurtured, and we must make sure rugby doesn't die there. And it's one of my biggest dreams when I stop playing to go back and see what I can do to keep on encouraging. Hence why we have projects like called Siya as we there, where we have teachers going to 6 different schools. I think there's 12 of them. There's 2 in each school. And they are busy working with 1,200 kids so that they can change the stories of those kids, so that their stories are not like my story. They are a bit in a better place than ours. And that's the whole thing about overcoming and journeying. It's a journey. I'm overcoming, I'm where I am today, but if people are still suffering, that means I must continue working going forward. And that's what humanity is for me. Just because I'm doing well, if my neighbor is not doing well, then I'm not doing well too. I gotta make sure that I keep on working to make sure I do as much as I can so that my neighbor feels in a good place.